Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. Let's begin.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Gender: male, female. Man, these developers studied biology. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna take default face, white eyes, default eyebrows. I'm not gonna spend too much time making a character. I'll take this hair, white, this beard, white. Here. I'll take this. Oh, body condition can be normal or muscular. Name. There we go. Yes. Explorer, adventurer, veteran. Enemies hit harder and show less mercy. Every resource counts for those who seek a serious challenge. Survival mode. When survival mode is enabled, you can save only at bonfires and death ends the game. Recommended only for the most hardcore players. I'm not gonna do survival mode. I'm okay with veteran for now.
Rise and shine, rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh? Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
Enlist in the army. That gives me one-handed, two-handed, blocking +3, heavy armor, athletics. So this is just a beginning bonus that I'm gonna get. I'm gonna take I was seeking an ancient site of worship, which gives me one-handed, light armor, magic, and alchemy.
Yeah, You look like one of those half-starved druids who survived the Charred Conclave. We've picked almost all of you up from the forest by now, so there aren't many of you crooks left out there. So, you're a tree hugger then?
Healing magic would give me alchemy, cooking, and blood transfusion. No, I would rather burn that tree down.
Big talk, as always. Yeah, I've never seen you people do anything but fireworks and illusions. Not much use during a real fight, as is evident from you being in here rather than out there. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop. I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell, but them? There's just no excuse for the stench. There they are, finally. I know, you've a million questions, but they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
The Great Escape. I can equip the spell right away. Mead, club, and gear. Let's take all of this. So what's cool is that there are 4 loadouts. In one I can put a club, in the second one magic, in third one club and magic, and then if I press 1, I'll get the first loadout. If I press 2, I'll get the second, 3, third one, which is both. However, you can't block when you have spell and weapon equipped. You can't block, you can't parry, but you can bonk and blast. So, there's that. Whitelocks, age unknown, male, King's Road. Red Death Stage 2. Character, status. Optimal dash. Defines how many times you can dash in a row without any penalties. Red Death. You are sick and will soon die. There is no cure for the Red Death. Potion. Seven Commandments. The word is sacred. The word is the way. The word is sustenance. The word is our strength. The word is our cure. The word is our salvation. Menhir figurine. Consumable. +5 to max health permanently. Ale. Beautiful Liliana in the Chamber of Ecstasy. He set about conquering her lips, neck, and cleavage with hungry kisses. He took her love apples into his hands, feeling them rise and fall with her quickening breath. Sir Osbert pushed down his pants and took out the weapon a man uses to lay love siege. He aimed his enormous battering ram at the opening of her gates and began the attack. Roast. Moonshine. Just boil groats and oats. New recipe unlocked. Look at this photo. Look at this photo from the book. And this one. Amazing stuff. Potato, butter, poultry, milk. Cooking pot. So I played the demo a bit, and you can like add ingredients, random ingredients, to unlock a recipe that you don't know, or you can just click recipe. And here, what's cool is that you have this expected outcome. Then you have chance for worse outcome and chance for better outcome. And then if you want to increase the chance, you can increase how many ingredients you're adding for better chance, which is really interesting. +2, +1. So that was with higher chance. I got lucky. Gonna take that ale. Maybe I'll need it for alchemy, for cooking. Oh, wait. I don't think I opened this. Tap block right away before enemies attack to land and execute a parry. So the thing about parry is that you only need to tap block. You must not hold block to parry.
Investigate our sound. Sacrifice to the prophet!
Brain. I need that. Lock seems to be broken. And I'm back here.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed, but they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering.
What are you talking about?
At last, the age of resurrections shall end, and then the once and future king will return. I cannot wait to behold his radiance, drip after drip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer.
You're free, go.
None of us are free. We are all bound, all bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound, all bound. Drip after drip. Closer and closer.
Do you see what a miracle I am? Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick.
What happened to you?
The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me.
Can I help you?
You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer. Have a nice day, kind sir.
Wine. Villager shirt. Sage shield. Weight medium. Mana regeneration, stamina regeneration, attack speed, casting speed, dash speed, movement speed multiplier, no changes. Dash counter 2. Moonshine. Can I take all of this? Who knows, maybe I'll need it for cooking, or alchemy. Old letter and lockpicks. New quest. Unforgettable. Beef. A bit of sneak attack. Drowner tongue. More brain. I need that. Now, there's something interesting here that I want to show. I figured it out while I was messing around. So, if you take this pickaxe and you mine this, and you kill these NPCs.
Prophet warns of danger. My faith will not falter. Your death is certain. We'll send you into the abyss.
Then you go in. And you go this way.
The enemy is near.
If you go this way, through the hole, and you attack these people, you're gonna kill them eventually, and then you know how it goes. But I'll kill them to show it.
Your sins will be punished. I'm not afraid to suffer.
So they're gone now. So now, if you go this way, since they were down below and you killed them, you won't hear anything here. But if you come here first,
Sage and alcohol. It's the simplest recipe. I can't believe I have to keep repeating myself.
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet they can't remember the basics.
Before you build a castle, you must first know how to fling a shed together.
I agree. The fundamentals are essential. But the world is moving forward, and the young are eager to make their mark as quickly as possible.
Any novice who can't remember the recipe for a basic healing potion has no business near our patients.
Absolutely. It wouldn't be wise or beneficial to our patients. Brewing a simple healing potion doesn't require advanced training.
So this unlocks you a small healing potion recipe. And I really like that you can just skip out on this. You can probably get it later in some other form, but it's cool.
Reveal yourself. My resolve is unshaken. We're not alone. Stay alert. Purge the unclean! Your fate is sealed. My wounds make me stronger! My faith will not falter! Sacrifice to the prophet! You will burn!
Nice. Kill animation. Nice. Heart, brain. More brains. A mom with a kid. There's a note about them here. And that updates the quest. Blood transfusion. A new spell.
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days. You shouldn't be here. I'm very, very sick.
Who are you?
I am Brother Sirius. Your question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests. Did you escape your cell? You really should have stayed there. We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand.
You understand what?
All of it. The patience. The madness around. Somewhere along the way, we lost ourselves. The mission to find a cure became a burden. I can't tell who you are, but I'm so sorry for all that we've done. It's a shame,
But when you're fighting a losing battle, sometimes there's just no other way.
Why are you locked up?
When I discovered that I'd fallen ill, I asked to be placed in a cell. I sought to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. And I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools for their work.
You don't look well. It looks like your illness has progressed quite far.
4th stage, if I'm not mistaken. We've identified 6, so I'm not far from my end. The 1st stage is the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me. From the 2nd to 4th stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, tooth loss, painful sores, festering wounds that won't heal. The last 2 stages are visceral, the worst possible. The victim's insides burn up, turning to mush. The brain starts to die, and the body becomes a mindless shell. That's what's ahead of me.
Do the Red Priests really cure Red Death?
We've had some success treating it up to the 4th stage. But it's still a gamble. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops. We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness.
How would the weirdness cure the Red Death?
The weirdness, my child, is pure potential. That's the theory. In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied. May the Prophet's word be a safe haven for you.
I don't want this. Burning Ember. That's what I already have. And now I can dual wield it.
You're not one of them. Please, free me.
I'll get you out of these chains.
That's not the kind of freedom I'm asking for. There's no saving me now. Even if I could escape, I'd only be putting others at risk. You have to kill me. And when it's done, please, take my tags to the Horns of the South. Let Fergus know I didn't run.
Who's Fergus?
He's the quartermaster of the Horns of the South. It's a keep. If you make it out, you should be able to see its lighthouses from the beach.
I understand your pain. Close your eyes.
Thank you. May the All-Mother bless you.
Sir, would you like to die of suction? Okay, during editing, I realized I didn't take this guy's items. So that's gonna be interesting. I wonder if I can come back here later. If not, well, it is what it is. I'm already deep in the game and I don't want to re-record all of this because of one item. But I may rush through this and do it just to show you a clip of what happens when you take the item. Alchemy Station. New recipe, Bloodsucker Potion.
You're not a priest. Get out of here. Go away before they see you with me.
I want to help you.
Help? There's nothing wrong with me anymore. The priests cured me, you see. I just need a few days to recover, and then I'll be able to go home.
My bad.
See? I don't need your help.
Okay, I'll leave you there. Enjoy. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hear me.
Cell is open, you can go now.
Can go now. Now. Now.
What have you done to yourself? Let's see. This takes me... here. All the way here. Oh, and the enemies that you killed turn into bones eventually. Which is really cool.
I've already told you everything, I swear. Wait, you're not... You're a prisoner. Go, but escape while you still can.
Everything you say? I'm listening.
You want to know about our failure? There's nothing left to say. We can't help you anymore. Run away from here.
Tell me about your failure.
We wanted a better asylum. Something better than we had under Vaughn's control. He's the one responsible for the torture, for the sick experiments.
Better asylum?
We really wanted to help those people. We wanted to improve their condition, but we knew with Father Vaughn in charge, nothing would change. We wanted to get rid of him. Poison him. But somehow he found out. At least about me. I'm not sure about the others. I never said anything about them.
The changes you wanted sound good. It's a shame it didn't work out.
A shame, yes. Maybe we waited too long. We knew Vaughn was a madman, but we were afraid. We didn't know how many supported his methods. Turns out it was only a few, but it was enough.
You can escape, the way is clear.
No, I won't make it. Besides, they threw me into a cell that once held a patient in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already. Go, don't worry about me. I'm not worth it.
And who the hell are you? Another one of those red dogs? Say a prayer to your goddess and get ready to die, scum!
Wait, I'm not a red priest, I'm a prisoner.
Then why are you dressed in their bloody rags? Well, I see you bear the marks of torture too. Maybe the priests messed with your mind, because one more moment and you'd be dead.
What were they doing to you?
Nothing good. They thought they'd break me fast, like some Camelotian wimp. Big mistake on their part. Besides, I doubt they were waking you up with a kiss on your forehead either.
What's your name?
Conchur, from the Dalriata pup, if you hadn't already guessed that much.
Can you tell me about the tribes?
Really? Now's a good time for a chat. You think the red pricks will just wait around while we gab? If you make it to the Forlorn Swords, you'll meet the tribes. Right now, you'd better focus on getting your arse out of here.
If you're so brave and strong, how did they manage to catch you?
With great bloody difficulty, that's how. Those bastards laid a trap, hoping I'd be easy pickings. They ended up needing damn near a full army to take me down.
You don't look like someone who falls into traps all that easily.
There was mead. There were women. One thing led to another, and I woke up with my pants around my ankles, surrounded by gobshites in red. I was fighting with me bare arse hanging out, and I still managed to kill a dozen of them. Useless knobs. Someone must have put something in the mead.
Have you seen a hooded man with a bow? He helped me to escape.
I don't know. Barely saw anything, because I was either knocked out or had blood in me eyes. You're lucky to have someone risking their own arse to help you out. No time for a chinwag, just get the hell out of here.
Rusty spear.
Are you trying to escape, my child? That's very brave of you, I must say.
We should escape together.
Escape? Me? But this is exactly where I should be. I appreciate your offer, but I believe fate has brought me here for a reason. That's why I'll stay and see what happens.
You will die if you don't escape.
I doubt that. You'll soon see that things aren't always what they seem at first glance. This way of thinking has never failed me.
What else can happen besides torture?
Torture, you say? That's very interesting. I haven't experienced any torture here. I know that whatever ails me, the Red Priests will do everything they can to heal me. Safe travels, my child. May fate be on your side.
Lesser health ring. Increases max health by 5. Wait, let me double check that. Sell. Okay, nothing. This goes back here. This is where they throw bodies. So now I can go either fall in the hole with the bodies or go this way. That's where I came from. Broken lock is here. Okay. There's the hooded guy there. A bow. Before I talk to him, let's go this way. Notes of a man sinking into despair. Also got a new weapon. A two-hander. And a new armor. Increases max health by 5.
Stay back. I may not be in top shape, but I can tear you to pieces if I have to.
Here, this should speed up your healing. Small potion.
It should, although I admit that the past few weeks have made me hate the taste. Still, thank you. There isn't much kindness going around this place. It wouldn't be very gracious of me not to repay it, would it? Take this. It might prove useful for you.
It's alright, I'm not with the priests.
So, you escaped too? Huh. They're having quite a day. Good. I hope it gets even worse. This whole place is mad. From a safe distance this time.
Devour them? Why would you say that?
They play with powers they don't understand. Trying to wrangle the weirdness into obedience is a fool's dream. The weirdness might listen, but blind obedience is not in its nature.
How did you get caught in the first place?
Same as you, I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. I was wandering through Kunakt and got caught in an outbreak. I was kept with the rest at first, but when they figured out I was a Pict, well, then I deserved special treatment. One of the priests took me to a place so thick with weirdness, it scared me. I needed to get away, otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. I just know whatever it wasn't for me.
Why do you have horns on your head?
Why indeed? Perhaps it's a test of patience. My hair tangles mercilessly around them. I even need to wear head wraps to hide them. I hate wearing head wraps. Ugh.
I got a mana ring. Increases max mana by 10. This is that hole where they throw bodies.
You're dead as certain. We'll send you into the abyss! You'll suffer for your sins! Your fate is sealed! Your sins will be punished!
Athlete. Thorn. Receiving melee damage returns 5 physical damage back to attacker. And a ring increases max stamina by 5. Fishing rod. From now on, whenever you're near water and want to catch a fish, you can use fishing rod. Nice. The game was not originally designed for a third-person perspective. This feature was added as an accessibility option and is not intended to be highly polished. You can play in third person if you want to. And you can also increase FOV if you want to. If you feel that camera is too close. Now I'm back here. And it's time to move on. Before I continue, I'm just gonna double check if I got everything. So this guy, after you talk to him, he comes here at the start and just chills. He's not talking or anything. I only found one drowner tongue on the way back. And if there's something else that I missed, it's fine.
You took your sweet time, eh?
I did.
But I understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying.
Who are you?
Great question, truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Weird plasm. More arrows. I think I have a shovel. Don't I? Yeah, I do.
It's not here. Be Kurama. Yukin. Yun. Gift. Peace. Fear. Not. I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
What are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was at some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
Why are you here?
And you? Why are you here?
I was transported here by a morbid statue.
Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free. I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood. In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the Menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the Menhirs. Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that. We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a spectre to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home.
Ooh, that sneak damage. Nice.
Muspelheim, Is Oberfäller, Linie, Jotutsgeber, Esat, Dinung, Gagab, Niflheim, Muspelheim, Is Oberfäller, Linie, Jotutsgeber, Esat, Dinung, Gagab, Niflheim, Muspelheim, Is Oberfäller, Linie, Jotutsgeber, Esat, Dinung, Gagab, Niflheim, Muspelheim, Is Oberfäller, Linie, Jotutsgeber, Esat. Oh, awaken thee, once and future king.
I love the Geiger vibes here.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command. I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful. I am his burden, the man beneath the myth. I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the price paid for touching the unreal.
Yes, I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake. Pendragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
It's an honor, my king.
I appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure. For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me, or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
What even is this place?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer.
Why were you imprisoned here?
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness, ages upon ages of solitude, and these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory. What is happening? No! I see now. I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
It's an honor.
You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
Let's make way for Avalon then.
Oh, what an adventure this will be.
A world to win. Ring of Protection. Increases armor by 1. You have unlocked your first soul fragment. From now on, you can safely enter the weirdness and interact with various machinery left behind by 4 dwellers. Additionally, the power of King Arthur has healed you from Red Death. Soul fragments grant you measure of King Arthur's power. Activate a soul fragment with middle mouse button to experience temporary effects such as increased damage and slow time. Rest at the bonfire and select the appropriate option to recharge the king's power. He gave me Ring of Toughness, increases encumbrance limit by 25. There's the hooded guy there. I'm gonna talk to him soon. First, I wanna check everything out here. Got new quest. Dig. Nice. Coin purse. So cool that you can dig out stuff. Silk hat. Hermit's Diary. Let's see what else is here before I talk to him. Moonshine. Essence of the Wind. Increases dash speed for 10 seconds. Archer Ring. Increases range damage by 15%. Okay, let's go back. Maybe there's something more to it. Then I'm gonna talk to the guy and we'll see what happens next. Nobleman. Fisherman. Oh, let's try fishing. To catch a fish, wait for a bite, then press E to begin the struggle. Release and hold the button to keep the fish hook inside the moving bar until the fish gets tired. If you fail to keep the hook inside the moving bar, the fishing line will wear down. And if its durability reaches 0, it will snap, and the fish will escape. Old tray, okay. Okay. Let's move on. I'm gonna fish somewhere else.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Karadok, your savior. What kept you so long?
You sent me even though you knew what was there, didn't you?
I had my suspicions. What I didn't expect was you walking back free of the sickness. So go on. What did you find in there?
I found King Arthur.
You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you.
What are you talking about?
Well, it seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul back with you. I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day. My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again. And this means you have to die. I'm truly sorry. You'll pay for that! I don't back down from the fight. Face me, and let's see who's the stronger one. I don't back down from a fight. Face me, and let's see who's the stronger one. Don't resist, and you might just survive. Don't resist, and you might just survive. I don't back down from a fight. Face me, and let's see who's the stronger one. Don't resist, and you might just survive. A good strike, but I won't fall so easily. Don't resist, and you might just survive. I don't back down from a fight. Face me. Let's see who's the stronger one. Don't resist, and you might just survive. I don't back down from a fight. Face me, and let's see who's the stronger one. I don't back down from a fight. Face me, and let's see who's the stronger one.
Whispers represent fragments of memory unlocked by your mysterious companion. You can discuss this with him by the campfire. Mysterious letter. Safe conduct pass. Cobweb. Wolf sword. Wow. You can just kill him. Wolf's Howl requires 3 strength. Superior bow. Everything Ranger. Let's see, what's this? Mysterious letter. Interesting. Conduct pass. This is really interesting because you can also lose the fight.
There you are. It took you a while.
Okay, let's
go. Well, you were. I don't mind, and this means I'm truly.
Do it.
I'm sorry, but that had to be done. It shouldn't leave any lasting damage.
What did you just do?
I had to get rid of the parasite that infested you a moment ago. You've seen, no, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon. Not again.
Start making sense, please.
You found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
So you just killed King Arthur?
No, but thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
What do you want from me? What do I have to do with all of this?
What the Red Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's powers within you. And what can be contained can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey. My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them.
And why killing Arthur is so important to you?
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now. And I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
You realize you're asking for my help right after you attacked me.
I stand against the most powerful being Avalon has ever seen. This requires caution. What would you do were you in my place? Kindly ask your target if it wants to be killed. Please. And if you really must know, the spell I used on my sword couldn't have harmed you. I knew that, you were surprised, I got the upper hand, and now you're safe and sound. Can we leave this behind, or did I judge you incorrectly and you'd like to waste some more of our time and cry about it some more?
What's your plan then?
The plan is to steal Excalibur. Or at least, what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it. And so it needs to be destroyed.
Is it even possible to steal such an artifact?
We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
Where is Excalibur now?
The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
Let's go.
I have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here, have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
From now on, whenever you'd like to rest, level up, or cook something, you can set up a bonfire in the game world. To do this, open the quick wheel. Whispers represent fragments of memory unlocked by your mysterious companion. You can discuss these with him by the campfire. Talk.
I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are. Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck.
Do you know what happened?
I felt him strike. For a moment, there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then, you pulled me back, didn't you? Or have I never left?
Karadok hates you. He said you don't deserve to return.
Hatred, yes. That much I understood. But why? What did I take from him that he would go so far? He speaks as if he knows me. As if he has seen something I have not. And yet, I reach for it, and there is nothing.
You don't know him?
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
What do you remember?
I don't... Not much. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
So we're off to steal Excalibur?
It seems so. If Karadok is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Cook, rest, level up. Attributes, skill trees. Strength affects stamina, melee damage, armor weight multiplier. Endurance affects max health, encumbrance limit, stamina regeneration. Dexterity affects attack speed, noise invisibility, range damage. Spirituality affects spell power, max mana, mana regeneration. Practicality affects crafting bonus, weak spot damage, stamina and mana cost, Price of sold goods. Perception affects critical damage, critical chance, sneak damage. I'm gonna take spirituality for now. Let's see skill trees. There are strength ones, endurance ones, dexterity, spirituality, perception, practicality. Strength for unarmed, two-handed, one-handed, general. Endurance, shield, stamina, health. Dexterity, parry, attack speed, movement, bows, spirituality, wands and cubes, summoning, combat, general and buffs, perception, stealth, daggers, critical hits, practicality, healing, crafting and trading, statuses. What's this? If an enemy has an active status on them, they take 10% more damage. Armor. Let's see. Parry. Your parry window is increased by 0.1 seconds. That seems really good. Parrying increases lifesteal on the next attack. Attack speed. Movement. Dash costs 20% less stamina. Bows. Spirituality. Summoning. Each active summon increases your mana regen by 5%. Reduces the amount of mana reserved by summons. Your summon limit is increased to 4. Whenever a summon dies, you and your other summons restore 10% max health. One-handed damage. Blocking while dual wielding blocks 10% more damage. Two-hander. Heavy attacks with two-handed weapons have 50% chance to deal critical damage if the target is below 30% health. General increases melee damage. Increases your physical damage by 1% for every 5% of missing health. There's a lot of cool stuff. Increases attack speed. Movement. Adds one more long dash. Sliding slows down time. Dashes regenerate 20% faster. 81 tree level. 42 tree level. 61, 81, 50, 59. I'll take... This time I'll take... Dash. Yeah, I like dash. Rest. And let's go.
Ready? Hop on the boat. Ready?
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Karadok's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching, and then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of waves, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
Okay. There's the world map. That's the main quest. The game begins now. Can I take you? I can. Coats weapons for 60 seconds, inflicts bleed. Bread. Potato. Let's see that weapon. Requires 3 strength. Let's see what's here. Hey, that gave me archery. Hey, it's our guy. Lair of the Beast.
Well, it seems that my attempt to get rid of our king failed. You could have told me, and yet you decided to lie.
Tell you the truth so you'd attack me again?
This again? We've covered this already. I'm out of apologies. Look, I don't blame you. Our king always was a master at manipulation, and he did heal you of the Red Death.
How did you figure out Arthur is with me?
You don't remember? I didn't have to figure anything out. He saved you when the monster attacked us at sea. Arthur, can you hear me, you parasite? I am coming for you.
He doesn't remember
you.
you.
I will make him remember.
How did you survive the storm?
I have my ways. I don't think I have to answer if you didn't grant me the courtesy of telling me the truth.
What are you doing here?
Same thing I always do. Cleaning up the mess our king's actions and decisions left behind in this world. There was a beast down there that needed to be put down. Hideous thing.
So what, you're on your way to steal Excalibur now?
No, that's your job. You can decide to help me, you can decide to help him. At this point, it doesn't even matter, since we're both after the same thing. I'm sure he wants to regain his power, and I want to destroy every single piece of his soul. Either way, you'll be helping us both. Now, It was nice talking to you, but I can't stay here all day. I'll be keeping a close watch over your journey.
That's it? I thought you were gonna fight me.
I don't have an issue with you. And now that I saw the extent of his power, even in his weakened state, I realize it would be pointless to try to free you of him. I'll need something stronger than the blade I carry with me.
You're not gonna help me with Excalibur?
No. You know what to do. You will be doing it, and I have other matters to take care of. But if you want my help, all right? Once again, I can prove I'm not your enemy. You can ask me one question, and I'll answer truthfully. Or I can give you an artifact I found in this cave. It should help you with your continued survival.
Question or artifact? Let's do questions out of curiosity, and then artifact.
I should have known. Fine. A deal is a deal. Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Who are you?
I think the question you really wanted to ask is who I was. And hundreds of years ago, I used to be a knight of the Round Table. Now, I am a hunter. Hunting what's left of our king, and cleaning up the mess he's made with his life and decisions while I'm at it. That's enough talking. We have things to do, don't we?
Farewell.
We'll meet again.
How did you survive?
Well, that is one question I can't answer. And even if I did, you wouldn't believe me. You will see for yourself, soon enough. But a deal is a deal. You still have one question.
Why do you hate King Arthur so much?
The Arthur I swore my loyalty to was a man. Not a rotting carcass, mindlessly destroying everything in his path, convinced that's what's best for Avalon. He was honorable, brave, and just. Well, at least that's what I thought back then, when I was still young and naive. Now I know that the man I so admired was nothing but a lie. He toyed with nature. He brought ruin to this land. And in the end, he had no courage to let it all go. And that's what needed to be done. That's enough talking. We have things to do, don't we?
Why did you help me escape?
Of all the things you could have asked, it had to be this. Fine. He won't be happy, but I gave you my word. The man who came up with the plan is a master druid named Orin. He's the last surviving student of Merlin himself, and you will definitely meet him when the time's right. Just remember, not many people know he's still alive, and he'd like to keep it that way. That's enough talking. We have things to do, don't we?
How am I supposed to take Excalibur?
Well, that's for you to find out. I assume you'd have to come up with a way to survive its power. If it was easy, someone would have already done it. But if there's anyone who could do it, I'd say someone carrying a piece of the king's soul inside has a high chance of success. The only piece of advice I can give is that you need to find Brandon, the captain of the Horns of the South. Back in the day, the Keepers used to perform a ritual. Something that allowed them to sustain Excalibur's power for longer than most. This is what you need to learn more about. That's enough talking. We have things to do, don't we?
Why are the Red Priests torturing people?
They believe it's for the greater good. Stopping the Red Death is their priority, no matter the cost. And of course, they ended up getting obsessed with harnessing the weirdness. You see, history has a nasty habit of repeating itself over and over, while innocent people suffer.
I'll take the artifact.
Smart choice, although not the one I was expecting. Here, I hope you'll find it useful. We'll meet again.
Have a good day, sir. Oh, figurine. That's worth it. I'll take it. Five more max life. Awesome. Okay, he killed something here. In the lair of the beast. Pyroclast core. Requires 5 spirituality. Charged by dealing fire damage, 0 out of 1000. Summon a burning rain of fire within the area for 12 seconds. Interesting. Whispers. Pebble. Increases max stamina. By 6. So Karadok killed you? Questing beast egg. Once carried for long enough, it can be hatched by resting near a bonfire. Steps to hatch. 4,992 steps. A quest. A weight of 20 points. Okay. I'm committing. I'm gonna hatch that egg. Whatever comes out, I'll be its dad. It's gonna be fine. I'm sure. It's gonna be fine. I'm committing. We're doing it. Shrine of a Forgotten God. I want to see what's here. So what's your hammer like? Requires 6 strength. Weighs 10. Don't need that. Red cap. Red cap dagger. Blueberry. We're not friends? There's an archer.
You're in for a world of
Branded skin.
You're no match for our band. I'll make you pay for that. Your road ends here.
Luther mask. Increases critical chance by 3%. I like it. Bro, look at this guy shooting arrow, bouncing off the boat.
I will be your downfall. It's but a scratch.
Did he say tis but a scratch?
I will be your downfall. Such a cheap shot.
Such a cheap shot. Love it.
Your armor won't save you. I'll strike you down. Say your prayers. You'll regret this.
Leather pants. They require more stuff. Well, never mind. Six strength, 50 gold.
I'll have your head on a pike! I'll strike you down! I'll have your head on a pike! You'll fall to my sword! Say your prayers!
Spiked mace. Throwing knife. Cabbage. Nice. Iron helmet. I would loot stuff, but I have an egg. And Eclipse shard. I'm gonna try not to hoard that much. For now, at least. Until I at least find a place where to put my items and sleep, and which is probably where the main quest is. And I'll go there. I just want to see what's here. Strange toe. Restores mana over 10 seconds. Oh my god, we're gonna suck some toes for mana. Ring of Protection, Cloak of Retribution. Personal diary, Aegis. I'm getting stuff. Eclipse shard, strength, dexterity, practicality. Okay. For each parry, your next attack is applied 1 extra time. 30% of parry damage is dealt to the attacker. So I need stuff to carry stuff. It shall be done. Eventually. Summon Keeper, hey! Silent Weaver. Requires 10 spirituality. Wow. Order your summons to attack specific target. Can I try to cast it? No. Silent Weaver reduces mana cost by 15%. My wand, my first wand. Nice. And look how hidden this was. That's really cool. Okay, I'm going back towards main quest, I guess. Unless I get distracted again. What's there? Drowner. Dunk. Unidentified item. Weird plasm. Heart. Cobweb. Unidentified. Dig. Nice. Nice. Fishing rod. Hey, let's fish. Where is it? Nice. Reminds me of Witcher 2 arm wrestling minigame. Crafting Regent. There's something unusual about it. X. Huh. Spear. Requires 2 strength and dexterity. Oh, I can also attack with fishing rod. Okay, one more fish, one more. And the game said no. That's fine. Can I put bonfire here, chill here? Hey, nice. Talk. That creature Karadok slew didn't look natural. What was it?
Not much. I never encountered one myself, but I heard stories about them. Mist bearers, like most creatures on this island, emerged from the weirdness. They were always drawn to magic. The druids believed they fed on it in some way. Merlin forbade his apprentices from hunting them. Druids were too valuable to our war effort to be distracted by such pursuits, and they were meant to carry on Merlin's legacy should he fall. What became of them after the war, I do not know.
Level up. Attributes. I'll take 1 strength and more spirit. Skill tree. dash regenerates faster. One more long dash. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take increase max health by 5%. Yeah. There we go. Rest. Okay, I should go towards main quest. I really should. But they just can't stop wanting to explore. I just want to look around. Wait, what? Oh. I'm not fighting that. I'll try. Ogre. No. I could try to cheese it, but I'll come back. Sir, was this yours? Druidic Shrine. Pray. Make an offering of animal parts. Get 5% incoming healing, critical damage. I'm gonna give brain. Nice. And I am over encumbered now. I'll drop sort by weight. This. I don't need that shield. Egg. You better hatch out, egg. You better be cool, egg. my god, so many items. But I need to hatch an egg. Craft many. I'll come back. Loot, I'll come back for you. I promise. Gonna have to find storage. Canine meat. Okay, back at the start. You're not friend, of course. Corpse eater. But I'm not a corpse. Fast travel point. Okay. There has to be something here. Dig. Pickaxe.
This place is creepy as shite. How much?
Ruined Market Square.
Say your prayers. You'll regret this. Stay sharp.
Must have been the wind. Don't shoot. I'm a human. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.